Melina serves as an important ally to the player, known as the Tarnished, offering to guide them in their quest to reclaim the shattered Elden Ring. She appears when the Tarnished rests at specific locations called Sites of Grace, introducing herself as someone who can play the role of maiden to assist the Tarnished in growing stronger by turning runes into power. Melina was born at the base of the Erdtree, one of the game's central landmarks. Though she is a child of Queen Marika, she was not born in a traditional way and doesn't hold a fond memory of her mother. Long ago, Melina witnessed a vision of fire that left her burned and without a physical body. Now she travels as a spirit alongside Torrent, a magical horse, in search of a Tarnished capable of reaching the Erdtree. As the Tarnished's companion, Melina provides advice and support, guiding them through dangerous areas and even leading them to important locations like the Round Table Hold, where champions gather. She plays a pivotal role in the storyline, especially when the Tarnished confronts the challenges near the Erdtree. If the Tarnished reaches a point where they cannot enter the Erdtree, Melina offers to sacrifice herself to set it ablaze, fulfilling her purpose and aiding the Tarnished's journey further. Melina's story is deeply tied to themes of duty, sacrifice, and the mysteries of the world she inhabits. While she can leave if the Tarnished chooses a chaotic path, her guidance and sacrifices make her one of the most memorable figures in Elden Ring. Ranni the Witch. Ranni the Witch is a powerful sorceress who comes from a royal family. She is the daughter of Queen Rennala and a champion named Radagon. She has two older brothers named Radahn and Rykard. Ranni is special because she was chosen to possibly become the next ruler of the Lands Between, the world where the game takes place. When she was young, Ranni met a magical moon called the Dark Moon, which became her symbol. She also learned magic from a wise old woman known as the Snow Witch. Ranni didn't want to be controlled by higher powers that wanted to use her, so she came up with a plan to be free. She decided to leave her original body and put her spirit into a special doll that looks like the Snow Witch. Ranni wants to change the world so that people can make their own choices without being controlled by powerful beings called the Greater Will. She asks the main character to help her with her plan. She sends them on a quest to find important items that will help her break free from the powers that control the world. Throughout the game, players can choose to help Ranni with her mission. If they do, she becomes a friend and even a partner to the Tarnished. Together, they work to bring about a new age called the Age of the Stars, where people can live freely without interference from the Greater Will. Vaike. Vaike is a brave and powerful knight. He is known as Vaike the Dragon Spear because he has a special spear that can shoot magical dragon bolts. Vaike was once a champion who was very close to becoming the Elden Lord, the ruler of the Lands Between, which is the world where the game takes place. He joined a place called Round Table Hold, where knights and heroes gather to train and help each other. At Round Table Hold, Vaike met a sorceress named Lansseax who taught him ancient dragon magic. He learned so much that he created his own powerful spell called Vaike's Dragon Bolt. This made him even stronger and earned him his nickname. Vaike was very dedicated and was one of the best knights, always ready to protect his friends and fight against evil. However, Vaike's journey took a dangerous turn when he traveled far below the capital city. There, he encountered a fierce and fiery flame called the Flame of Frenzy. This flame was very powerful and caused Vaike to get badly burned. Some people believe he did this to save someone he loved or because something else forced him. After this, Vaike was captured and put in a special prison called Evergaol. Even though Vaike is trapped, he sometimes tries to fight the player when they visit a place called the Church of Inhibition in the Frenzied Flame Village. When players meet Vaike, they have to be ready for a tough battle because he uses his magical spear and powerful fire spells to defend himself. Rennala. Rennala is known as the Queen of the Full Moon because she loves the moon and uses its powerful magic. She lives in a grand school called the Academy of Raya Lucaria, where she teaches other wizards and sorcerers. When she was young, Rennala was a brave warrior who loved looking at the stars and the night sky. Her love for the moon made her very special, and she became the leader of the academy with her amazing lunar magic. Rennala was married to a strong warrior named Radagon, and together they had 3 children, Radahn, Rykard, and Ranni. However, Radagon had to leave Rennala to marry Queen Marika, the ruler of the Lands Between, which made Rennala very sad. After Radagon left, Rennala focused even more on her magic. She tried to bring her children back to life using a special amber egg, but this made her lose some of her sanity. Instead of having perfect children, Rennala created new beings called juvenile scholars. These new children were not perfect and did not live long, which made Rennala even more lonely and determined to perfect her magic. In the game, players visit Rennala at the Academy of Raya Lucaria to learn more about her story. Rennala is both a boss that players must defeat and an NPC. After defeating her, Rennala stays in the library and can help players change their character's abilities or appearance. This makes her a helpful and friendly character even after the battle. Two fingers. Imagine a giant hand with two long fingers. That's what the two fingers look like. They live in the lands between and work for a powerful force, the Greater Will. The two fingers help choose special heroes called Empyreans, who are destined to become great leaders called Elden Lords. They give these heroes magical powers and guide them on their quest to find the Elden Ring, a powerful symbol of their destiny. The two fingers communicate in a magical way using bright glowing symbols that appear in the air. These symbols can turn into weapons that the heroes use in battles. They also help restore powerful magic called Great Runes at special places called Divine Towers. People who follow the two fingers, known as Tarnished, rely on their guidance to navigate the dangerous world and complete their missions. You can find the two fingers in places like Round Table Hold, a gathering spot for heroes, and at the tops of tall towers scattered around the lands between. However, many of the two fingers have been damaged or are no longer working properly because the magical tree called the Erd Tree, which gives them power, has been harmed. Some people in the game think the two fingers are no longer trustworthy and believe they have lost their true purpose. Even though the two fingers don't speak, their messages are interpreted by helpers called finger readers, who explain their mysterious signs to the heroes. Saint Trina. Saint Trina is a mysterious and enchanting character. People in the lands between tell stories about Saint Trina, but no one is quite sure who they are. Some say Saint Trina is a beautiful young girl, while others believe he is a boy. The only thing everyone agrees on is that Saint Trina appears suddenly and disappears just as quickly, often visiting people in their dreams. Saint Trina is closely linked to sleep and dreams. There are special flowers named Trina's lilies that are associated with them. These lilies can make people feel calm and sleepy. Because of this, some priests who follow Saint Trina use sleep-inducing arrows in their rituals to help people rest or enter deep dreams. There was once a person who became so fascinated by Saint Trina that he tried to find them by exploring his own dreams. He was so determined that he created special remedies to help him dream more vividly, hoping to meet Saint Trina in his sleep. This shows how captivating and mysterious Saint Trina is to many people in the game. Even though Saint Trina doesn't appear directly very often, their influence is felt throughout the lands between. Items, stories, and characters connected to them add a layer of mystery and wonder to the game. Some hints suggest that Saint Trina might be connected to another character named Michaela, who is also associated with dreams and has similarities with Saint Trina. Blade the Half-Wolf. Blade the Half-Wolf is a brave and loyal warrior. He is called the Half-Wolf because he has the strong and fierce traits of a wolf mixed with his human side. Blade works for Ranni, who is known as the Lunar Princess. He is always by her side, acting like her shadow and protecting her no matter what. Blade was created by the two fingers to be Ranni's faithful helper. This means he is very dedicated and will never betray Ranni. He was also approved by another powerful queen named Rennala, the Queen of the Full Moon. Blade grew up as Ranni's stepbrother and learned to be a great warrior, ready to fight any danger that comes their way. In the game, Blade can be found in different places like the Mistwood Ruins. He sometimes helps the player by fighting tough enemies or giving important information. Blade is known for his powerful weapons, like his greatsword, and his strong armor that makes him look like a mighty warrior. He is very brave and always ready to defend his friends and fight for what is right. Fia. Fia has an important job helping brave heroes called champions. Fia's main role is to give these heroes energy and strength by sharing warmth and courage. When a noble person, like a prince or a queen, passes away, Fia tries to bring them back to life by staying close to their remains. This is a very sacred and important task in her homeland. One day, Fia was guided by a powerful force called Grace, which made her leave her home and travel to a new place known as the Lands Between. During her journey, she met a kind and brave knight named Lionel the Lionhearted. Lionel became Fia's loyal friend and companion, always standing by her side to help her with her mission. Fia eventually found herself in a Round Table Hold. Here, she continued her work as the Deathbed Companion, helping heroes by giving them blessings and guiding them on their quests. In Round Table Hold, Fia met Rogier, a smart wizard who was investigating a mysterious event called the Night of Black Knives. This event led to the death of a prince named Godwyn, and Fia decided to help Rogier and the Tarnished Champion solve this mystery. Fia's story is full of bravery, friendship, and the desire to help others. She shows how important it is to support your friends and do what is right even when things get tough.